Hey, check it out. We're back. It's Ryan Lindley. It's the Sheeple Shepherd podcast with visuals. It's been a while. Nice to see you. And you can actually see me now. It's not just audio. We thought we'd give the video thing a run. Why not? We'll give it a shot. See how it goes. Maybe we'll throw some stuff on YouTube. We'll see how things are there. As I said, it's Ryan Lindley. It is August the 7th. Lots has gone on since we've last spoke, my friends, and lots of good things. I rediscovered Twitter, which was always a fun place to be when it came to any sort of political hotbed issues. And turns out that for COVID, it's just as good. And connected with a very, very, very cool individual that I admire and I was a huge fan of. Huge fan. Still am, obviously, but huge fan of back in the day when he was the morning host of Edge 102's morning show, Mr. Dean Blundell. And Dean and I started talking on Twitter. I'm not going to look at the camera, by the way. I can't. I'm my own board op guy here, so I can't look at you. You can look at me, but I can't look at you all the time. So don't feel offended. But Dean and I, we started shooting the shit, and it was probably something about COVID and having a laugh back and forth, and one thing led to another, and we had a beautiful dinner date, and we made love all night, and he invited me to become a blogger on his site, deanblundell.com, by the way. So go check it out. I've got a couple of posts up in there that have been pretty controversial and starting arguments in Twitter. And Twitter's a great place for it. Twitter is way better than Facebook. Facebook sucks now. I used to say it the other way around. I used to say, Facebook's a little better. It's a little more, picture friendly and do blah, 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 whatever. And now, you know what? I was an idiot. I was wrong. Facebook is a cesspool that just loves promoting misinformation and all that COVID shit. Like you can go on there and you can say, the COVID vaccine causes fucking diarrhea in small infants and it'll kill them, and just being around. You can say whatever the fuck you want. It's fine. It'll stay up there. It might put a little blurb saying, this is misinformation, or for information on COVID, visit here. But as soon as you go on there in a capacity to try and say, try and counter it and say, hey, show me the proof. Show me some research that says that's, where's the documentation to back up your claim? And they call you a sheep, and I call you a plague rat. As soon as I called somebody a plague rat, I got a 7-day Facebook ban jail thing. And the first one was the best. The first time I got, this is my favorite. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. My favorite was, this is in the spring. We posted a picture. I took a picture of a robin, and it was in the backyard, and I took the picture, I posted it up, and I said, it was something about, look at this bitch showing up, not quarantining after traveling and into the province, because it was spring. They were just starting, the robins were first starting to come in. I was talking about a fucking bird. You might have seen the story. I posted a video about it on my Instagram, which is owned by Facebook, which, whatever, but Instagram's more for food stuff for us. But they banned me for bullying. I was bullying a fucking bird. Oh, wow. So anyway, it migrated me. Speaking of bird, I ended up back on Twitter and hooked up with Dean and got onto blogging with him. So I've been covering a lot of COVID and a lot of back to school, because this Ontario back to school plan is an absolute farce. It's such a garbage plan. And all it is, it's a recycled plan from 2020 when we've already gone through this. You'd think we'd learn. No. What we did is we took that plan and we just took the teeth out of it and put it in to defend against the more powerful variant of COVID-19, the Delta variant, which we're now dealing with. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? No. But yeah, so I was on Dean's show this week talking about that, and actually I have a clip, and I can play, like I can show that. Like this is why I wanted the video component of it. I think this is kind of cool. So yeah, check this out. This is really neat. Oh no, damn it! I'm very new, very new. They don't understand what the word cohort means. That keeps coming up. Cohort.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a cohort if they're not actually sticking to them. So when they're having lunch, they're not cohorting. When they're on the bus, which are at full capacity, by the way, not a cohort. When they're playing full contact sports, which they amended and announced today, they're going to allow indoor full contact sport as well as the outdoor.
With unvaccinated and unmasked people.
Because you won't know who's vaccinated and who's not. So it's a dog's breakfast. And you keep bringing up about Doug Ford's plan. Doug, where the fuck is he? He hasn't been out. He hasn't said a goddamn word. He keeps putting the chief medical officer of health out there to do it. He keeps now Lecce put his selfie phone down for a minute and actually got in front of a camera, took some questions today and tap danced around them. There's no teeth to it. There's no rhyme or reason. We're going to be locked down again. The schools are going to be closed again come November. I'm going to say October, third week of October is what I said last year. I'm going to say it's going to be the same this year, and it's going to be just as devastating as it was then. So that was it. It was good. We had a good long discussion. If you get a chance, subscribe to Dean Blundell on YouTube and check out the whole episode, because the rest of it gets absolutely ridiculous. It's not all about COVID. That's the one thing I like about Dean. His show is great. It's very informative. It's very thought-provoking. It's very fair. Like, he's had Randy Hillier on there. He's had that Chris Sky idiot on there. And way more patience. God love him, because I don't know if it's got something to do with his involvement with being a stoic and being Taoist, or I don't even know what it's called. Sorry if I got it wrong, Dean, but he's got way more patience than I do, and he was able to navigate those interviews. They would have lasted 5 minutes on this show. There's no goddamn way. Yeah, so good for him. Maybe I'll learn a few things. The guy's a genius. He's an absolute genius when it comes to broadcasting. He's a genius when it comes to interviewing. I'm a big fan. So thank you, Dean, and thank you everybody for tuning in to Dean's show and the website and reading my stuff that I post there now. It's really cool. Not going to be a very long discussion today here. I just wanted to jump back in and say hi, introduce you to the cool things, the video stuff, and how we're doing it like this now. There's still going to be the audio version. It's still going to be available on Spotify and on Apple and on iTunes, and that is Apple. Everywhere. Anywhere you get your fine podcasts from, we're there. So I just wanted to jump in. I wanted to say hi. I wanted to give you a quick update and say I miss you, and I'm coming back, and Ashley will be as well. She's at work today, and I wanted to get this figured out before actually, bringing her back in. And I don't even know. We've only got the one camera. How am I going to do this? If we sit side by side, it's going to look funny. Anyway, it's good to see you guys. Stick with it, and we will have updates and new shows, and watch for us on Twitter at Ryan Lindley. And like I said, go subscribe to Dean Blundell's channel too, because it's really good. Ciao for now. I guess that's it. I don't even have a closing thing for it. I'd like, how am I going to close the show now? Like, seriously, I've got nothing. I guess we can play the music again.